Hello everybody, and welcome to a shameless advertisement of my new WAD. This is called the Delirium Dimension. I'm going to go ahead and turn the extended HUD off. The Delirium Dimension, which is my Halloween WAD for this year. I've never made a Halloween WAD before, so this is also my first one. And I'm going to be doing a quick video on my favorite level. Yeah, that's right, my favorite level of my new WAD. And you can go play the rest yourself. I also suggest, if you're watching this and you don't want to get spoiled, I suggest pausing, going to play the WAD, and then watching this video afterward. That would be the ideal viewing experience. But I do want to talk about this one because this one was my favorite. So, this one is called River Unto Haunted, the 9th level. And I was originally going to make this entire WAD 10 levels long, but I decided to extend it to 13 at the last minute. As I was making this level, and I started making this level under the guise of my penultimate map thesis of level creation, where I love making the level before the last level, like the most interesting or the most difficult. For example, in my Slaughter WAD, I Hate Slaughter, level 12, also a 13 map episode. I guess that's my new thing now, I guess. But level 12 is the hardest in that one, and 13 is a lot easier. But in my other WAD, Autophagy, which is a Mega WAD, my 29th level is, I think it's considered the most difficult, and the longest out of any of the levels in that WAD either. So I'm a big fan of the penultimate map, kind of like, you know, either it's long, it's atmospheric, and this is what this level is going for. It's going for an atmospheric kind of adventure. It's a dark, all orange textured cave. For those of you that haven't looked or seen anything about this WAD yet, I use two colors, orange and black. You know, it's because it's Halloween, you know? And it's a very big limitation it's the most limitations I've ever worked with when making levels. And then for this level, because again, it was originally designed as the penultimate experience, I decided to create it to be all orange instead of orange and black. So I even further limited my use of textures for this level. It also uses my favorite song from Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is where most of the music is sourced from in this WAD. If you go all the way down there and then walk back up to the start, by the way, this happens. This is you know, it's a little Max the Dog appearance. So for those of you that like Max the Dog, Max the Dog is also a Castlevania Symphony of the Night fan, so shout outs to Max the Dog, world famous dog. He's actually, his ears are up right now. He's actually like, you know, he's like, why are you talking about me to the camera? Oh, hey, Max. He's very confused. He's like, why am I? You can't see him, right? Because there's no webcam here, but, you know, he's there. I love you, Max. All right. So back here, got a lot of armor bonuses. I tried to avoid using armor in this level. Like, you know, big armor pickups, and instead doing little armor bonuses. I felt like no armor whatsoever would just be too mean. That, you know, like, I was considering no armor whatsoever, and then I decided, maybe, you know, too many people might complain, and also, like, I don't really want this to be the hardest level of the game, because that was around when I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make 11, 12, and 13. Well, 13 was originally gonna be my concept for 10. There's a secret in here, by the way. A lot of people missed that one. But 13 was originally going to be my concept for 10. I decided to make, you know, 10, 13, and then create a, you know, a 10, 11, 12. I don't know. Maybe I'm going a little bit off subject here, but either way, this is my favorite level. Got a lot of cool cave architecture. I love caves. That archvile back there, I'm just going to leave that guy there. I'm going to let that guy stew and simmer, see what happens. You know, it's like when you leave a soup on for multiple days, and then it gets like really good, you know what I mean? Look up, by the way, this is just a little homework, look up a forever stew. These are stews that have been going for decades. You know, I don't even know how that's possible, but they're doing it, so definitely look that up. But anyway, we got a soul sphere here. I like doing soul spheres in levels like this for health because this is like a little bit of a challenge WOD. So the idea of using soul spheres instead of like health kits, I think that's cool. Obviously, these guys are really piling up on me. Another big part of this level is ammo limitation, and I'll explain why by the end of this one. So I'm just gonna run past these fuckers, try not to die. It seems I have been successful in my attempts. I don't know how that guy's alive. So this is my favorite part of the map here, is that you get into this little tunnel. And watching people play this one, by the way, if you ever do play my any of my games or WODs or anything for Doom or anything else, let me know. You know, just send me a link of your YouTube video. I'd love to watch it. Anyway, watching people get stuck in here, and then also staring through the windows as a bunch of archviles spawn in and resurrect everything you've done. I love that. I love like just being forced to watch the suffering. And you can shoot these guys through the window, but you don't have enough ammo. If you do that, you run out of ammo, and then you get just stuck in here in a death loop like that. Alright. There we go. Yeah, that's right. I'm cheating. I'm save scumming my own game, you know? I'm allowed. I feel like if anyone's allowed, it's me. Just get a good shot in there. There we go. Yeah. Okay, we got one of them. So this is another classic setup that I really enjoy, is the what fucking switch do I click? Let's try this one. Oh! Ah! Archviles, you know, it was a little, you know, they got stuck resurrecting this imp, so it wasn't as scary as it was supposed to be. So, you know, there you go. Then you got this one right here, which just spawns right behind you. Watching people press all three at once and then get fucked is always enjoyable. Anyway, so one of the switches opens up this hallway so that you can get killed by an imp and then rewind. Then we got another soul sphere, and what is that? Cell ammo. You teleport up here, you got the BFG, and then you clean up the archviles. So what I wanted here is that I wanted you to look through the windows and suffer as every enemy is resurrected, and then be like instantly relieved, right? That was what I was going for, is building tension while you're in the small tunnel area, seeing all the guys get resurrected through the windows. The tension is building. What do? I have no ammo. And then you get the BFG, and it's like easy mode. So that's kind of what I was going for there. Build tension and then relieve the tension. So, you know, little mapping principles for you, for all the aspiring level makers. I don't have any goddamn fucking... Did I ever get this Berserk pack? I don't even know. I think I might have just, like, looked at it and then not got it. Let me just, yeah. Hi, Max. All right. But, you know, just throwing that out there if you haven't played the WOD yet. I mean, I told you to at the start of the video, so you really should have by now. But, you know, it's possible that you have defied my commands. It's definitely possible. But you can find this on Doom World, actually. You know, like, where else would you find it? I don't know. I post my WODs there. Got 18 fucking rockets, if you can believe such a thing. I don't even know that's possible. I thought that fucking archvile like just went through the wall, but I guess they just died without me knowing. Anyway, you go back up here after hitting all the switches in the little tunnel. The music is into the best part, the crescendo of piano, which is my favorite aspect of this musical piece. So right here, there's a point of no return, an often controversial mapping technique where you hit a point in the level where you just cannot go backwards anymore. And so I decided to do that here. Some people complain. I say whatever. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. And I did, and it's a point of no return. Technically, you can archvile jump back up here. So I'm just throwing that out there. Technically, you can archvile jump out. So it is, you know, it's debatable. It's controversial in multiple ways, but there you go. This is the ending section. I really like how it looks on the auto map. I'm just going to spoil it for you, but I like how it looks on the auto map. Just, you know, I was going for like a nice curve, a semicircle, and then I added that bulge in the middle. And I don't know, just something about it. I don't know, I like bulges. What can I say? Anyway, that archvile teleported away. Sometimes it's not an archvile. I made all these teleport lines, and positioned monsters on them accordingly. So they're walk 1, monster only teleports, and like there's 2 or 3 monsters that can trigger them. So sometimes it's the archvile, sometimes it's like an imp or whatever. So a little bit of semi-randomness, for all the, RNG enjoyers. This is a little bit of a superfluous soul sphere. It's more so just stocking you up for the next map than anything, because the map's pretty much over here. That's the second to last monster, and then this is the last monster, at least unless I missed a guy, but I did not miss a guy. If you may notice that there is an odd amount of cell ammo on this map, there is an extra small cell pack. I like doing that on my levels where you're always there's no plasma gun in this WAD. You only have the BFG, and you need 40 cells to use the BFG. So, I like having each level have a +1, so that you're always on 20 when you do an individual map demo. But that's for the continuous players, right? You bring the BFG from one map to the next, and then you get an extra shot. So that's my design philosophy on having an odd amount of cell ammo. So I thought I would share that. But you have the little exit here. That's the exit. But yeah, this is my favorite map in my new WAD. It's all orange. It's very limited. I guess technically there's a little bit of black just from the dark lighting. But if you've ever wondered, is it possible to create a cave level that looks somewhat decent with only one color? The answer is maybe. I don't know. So you tell me. And go play the game.